I didn't realize he was on the bench.
First of all,
whoa. Not recording.
First, yeah, we all.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're doing the smoke. We're doing the smoke.
We live.
Nah, it's okay.
Nah, that's not okay.
It's okay.
Nah.
You want me to come down from up there in the VIP box?
No,
right?
I don't.
You trying to get me come down from the owner's box?
I'm not trying to get you to come down from anywhere.
Yo.
Yeah, cut this out.
Yo, but you do realize, right, when you go, they can still see you.
He put the
No,
He put the camera on him, and he's like, they can see you. They're like, it's not a secret.
funny.
Bro. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, man.
Glad to have you back.
All right, let's get this.
Where were you last week?
I was sick.
That's not
You know
exciting.
that.
Sick.
Oh, you know what?
Exciting.
You know what's funny?
That's not exciting. Word.
You know what's funny?
I thought you was gonna say some
What's
gangster
funny?
shit.
I was pretty sick, but you know what I did? I told you guys in the group chat that I was not going to make it to the podcast because I'm sick, and not one of you asked or even said "get better soon" or anything. And if you could imagine, in that moment, I got even sicker.
No. Okay.
Well,
You seem well now, so.
wait, whoa. He says that, but you guys knew during the times where I couldn't make recording, you never said safe flight or anything.
Word. Nick.
Well, hold on. I never tell.
So I don't know what you're trying to say.
I never tell people safe flight.
If we're gonna have hidden beefs, y'all all forgot my birthday. So,
Whoa, I did it.
doing-
Whoa,
if you-
I did it.
I wasn't a
did
day
it.
late.
Stop it. I
was
said
a
it
day
right on
late.
the day.
well,
He's
let me ask
lying.
this: did you celebrate your birthday?
It doesn't matter.
Did you?
It doesn't matter.
Because I didn't get an invite.
It doesn't matter. I didn't celebrate. So
I don't believe you. You look like a celebrator.
I don't. That's
Nah.
how,
You 100% celebrate your birthday.
Nah, he did. He thought he was heading to the Olympics. He went skiing and shit.
You
we
did?
follow you on Instagram.
I like skiing.
did little things. Yeah, little.
I told you
Wilson
a day
likes
later.
skiing, B.
I told you a day later.
Yeah, just saying.
Did you tell me happy birthday?
It hurt my
I don't know.
feelings.
He didn't tell me happy
I didn't
birthday.
tell him his birthday.
I've said happy birthday to everyone.
Not on their birthday. Not on my birthday.
That's not true.
Because
That
I
is not
never
true.
tell you guys when my birthday is. So
What
now
are
I know
talking
you're
about?
lying.
You were here
That is
recording.
why
There's an
Nas is 45.
There's an episode where we spoke about it. You were recording on your birthday.
Yeah, that was last year.
It's fine. Listen, I'm not sensitive. about
Grassroots.
birthday. I'm only joking.
Where age is not determined.
Word. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Grassroots Podcast. Be sure to subscribe. Hit the notification button to be notified for our latest to the greatest episodes. Also, as I said before, make sure to subscribe to the newsletter. Again, we made some really big announcements as far as charitable donations, as well as a lot of other exciting news that we're going to be bringing straight to you guys. I'm one of the hosts, Brandon Killabh Hall.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon, and like he said, when it came to the donations, we are donating to a nonprofit, Australian nonprofit called Give It, where it provides and helps giving items to those in need, and especially with the fire over in Australia, we wanted to give back. And join us if you donate. Send us a confirmation. And you also let us know. We will send you guys a personal thank you and also bring you up on our show.
Word. Yeah.
What's going on, man? Young Mumra. Mummr.
Mumra. What is that from? Not Gargoyles. He-Man or Mumra?
Keep going.
I don't know where
He
that's
doesn't
from.
know.
I know where that's from. I just can't think. I know
You don't know.
Thundercats.
Oh,
Bodied them. Hey, listen. Only here on Grassroots Pod. Bodied them.
What's up,
got you.
Lionel?
I'm Wilson. What you call me, Lionel?
Yeah.
Lionel.
Is that the dirty kid with the dirty blanket
No.
from Charlie Brown?
No.
Lionel.
Lionel.
Lionel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Lionel
what I'm
who?
saying.
Forget it, bro.
Yo,
In
your
other
your
news,
childhood was fucked, yo.
he didn't come outside. What did you do?
What did you do as a child? You don't know who Lionel is?
Who is he?
It's Thundercats.
Oh no, I never watched Thundercats.
What were you watching?
Yo, that's-
Murder, She Wrote?
He-Man.
He's watching Murder, She Wrote, or He-Man.
When did Thundercats come out?
85 to 89.
Yeah, I was born in '85.
You were born in
He was
83.
watching
I was
Gilligan's
born
Island.
in '85.
Back off this age thing.
Yeah. It's fine.
No. Age is super, super important. You didn't know that?
Word.
Because if you look at the past, you can see the value that you bring to the future. Like how we look at some old acts. They're now reuniting and seeing the value that they've been providing in terms of music. The Neptunes.
Neptunes. Pew, pew, pew. I want to make the. I always wanted to make those sounds. You never tried like when Pharrell was like real artsy and shit, and just be like this in videos like.
Star Trek.
Like, yeah, I wanted to do that, but I can't get it.
Pharrell hasn't been the same since he removed all his tattoos.
Pharrell, I feel like, is starting to age now.
He's an alien.
Like, no, I think this is the only time. I think it was at a Puff's party where you can see where it's like, oh shit, he's getting older. I never would have thought I would have. I wasn't there either. I'm talking about the pictures.
A little bit.
You tried to snag me there. Won't catch me. Won't catch me, big guy. Wasn't there. Good try there, Nas.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for those that don't know, it just came out that Chad would we consider him still 1/3 of the Neptunes?
Yeah, it's still the Neptunes.
What about the other? I know. What about the other Neptune?
Pharrell, Chad.
And what's the other guy's name?
It's the black dude.
We should know that.
It's the black dude,
I don't
right?
want to say the black guy, but it's the black guy.
I'm not sure.
That's messed up.
Because he wasn't on the cover.
Yeah,
of the,
he wasn't
of the
on the
album.
cover. Yeah, he was like the man behind the mask for a little while.
Yeah, he was in that lap
Where you
dance
couldn't see
video.
him. Yeah. Let's get his name. I want to give these people their flowers.
Well, according to Wiki, it's just Pharrell and Chad.
Damn, they left that.
Yeah, that's
dude
what
out?
I thought.
No, I could have sworn it was 3.
Yeah, I could have. Yeah, it was definitely 3.
Well, I guess for you guys that are tuning in and watching, just
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But long story short, Neptunes are rumored to be reuniting and have already worked and been in the studio with a number of recording artists from Jay-Z. I think it was Snow Allegra, Uzi Vert, and the list goes on. When's the last time we even had a Neptunes project? And how do you think that they'll fare now in this climate of music?
Was it 2003 or 4?
I think it's 3 or 4.
Was it, "Ooh, baby,
2003 or 4?
Yeah.
Because they went home with 2 Grammy Awards
That's
in 2004.
Ooh, baby, you want me?
We're talking for them specifically, or them doing work for other people?
No, well, I mean both. I guess when you think about
for
it.
them, I think it was like 2003.
Yeah.
2003, 2004, give or take.
That's the lap dance, right?
I'm trying not to look it up, but I want to say the same time frame.
With Lee
I want to
Harvey?
go 4. Yeah, I think I'm excited about it. Honestly,
You are?
I am.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I'm checking for the Neptunes now.
Why not?
Yeah, just kind of over it, man. Like, I don't know if they're gonna have that same edge. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I don't like that same pizzazz that they had back in the day. He's been out there on America's Got Talent and The Voice and all that other stuff. He's too Hollywood now. I don't know if he can make this. I don't know if he can bring it.
I'm not rolling with that.
What? Kanye is very Hollywood, and he's still bringing it.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, like there's mad
I know
artists.
that made you smile.
Kanye hasn't stopped making music though.
I was like, careful.
Kanye hasn't stopped making music though.
Kanye better be careful falling off
Has
horses
he?
and shit.
Kanye's had to executive produce.
Pharrell didn't stop making
He was
music.
forced.
He didn't. He's never
We
stopped.
are happy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his
I don't
biggest
know.
hit ever.
I don't know what he's talking
Well,
about.
he's also
right
produced for other people too.
now. and the Robin Thicke record, even though they got sued over that, but still.
The one they lifted.
Yeah, but I mean, still, what my point is, Pharrell has still been making top tier music. He hasn't skipped a beat from there.
He's hits.
I can see if you question Hugo because we don't know what he's been doing. He's
Did anybody ever know what Hugo did?
Oh my
That's-
god.
Was he on the
That's
keys?
disrespectful.
Yeah,
That's disrespectful.
disrespectful.
I'm not saying he didn't do nothing, but
No. I get what you're saying. You're saying in the
Was he a
beginning,
guitarist?
No one knew what he did.
I still don't know what he
Well,
does.
he probably. I mean, there obviously has to be an element that he provided, considering that they both were signed together as a group, and they were known for obviously the noise, like the sounds, the synthesizers, the drums, and etc. that they had on their music. So, especially if you're in a group, whatever you are good at, you really focus in on that. And some people are just good on just adding additional elements.
Yeah.
To one person sets the foundation, the other one adds the elements that help make it to what it is.
Definitely.
yeah. Has Hugo ever done anything solo?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
No, he hasn't. I can
Honestly,
tell you
but
that.
I think that was by choice. I know.
He was eating with the Neptunes.
Well, even outside of eating with the Neptunes, I know that he'd taken a break from music for quite some time. Like he was over it for a little while. Rumored. I don't know how true that is, but
He's had 3 kids.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
He's had a life.
what? So when did Nerd reunite? Was it 2015?
Let's see.
So Nerd reunited 2015 bandmates. They contributed 3 songs to the SpongeBob movie 2. They also worked with I Am Sue and Killabh. Then for the Manny Pacquiao movie soundtrack, Kevin McCall's single Sunflower. And once again, they teamed up with his Neptune partners, Pharrell, for the Snoop Dogg album Bush. 2017 saw the return of Nerd, which reunited Hugo, Pharrell, and Shay. The band released No One Ever Really Dies on 2017. And to begin 2018, Neptunes, they worked with Justin Timberlake for the first time since Timberlake's 2002 Justified album, producing 9 tracks for his Man of the Woods album. So yeah, they've actually been working on stuff together. It's just, and they even, and also, Hugo worked in K-pop. In 2014, he worked with the K-pop group Red Velvet for several songs. So he Fleetwood Mac, Sam Smith, they were doing a lot. He was doing a lot, actually.
But even still, he's also credited as being an instrumentalist, a recording producer, and writer.
Yo, Man of the Woods kind of was Justin Timberlake's worst work.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad.
I don't remember that album.
I didn't hear that.
I'm indifferent to it.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Justified and what's the one after that? When he's on the cover.
If I'm being honest, I knew once he was in the woods.
Justified was all right. The two after that was crazy.
I knew once
Future
he was
Sex
in the
Love
woods.
Sounds
though,
in 2020.
No, Future Sex Love Sounds amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, yes.
Classic.
That's amazing.
I thought
Classic.
I'll say classic.
Okay.
I'll say classic. 100%. I will say
Okay.
classic.
Emphasis
I like
on
how he
classic.
sat up.
Yeah, like
Classic.
Just making sure.
Yeah, no, that's
2020 is too.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanna roll, baby.
No. I won't say that. I'll say the first album, yes, not the second half. No.
Can we also talk about how the Neptunes helped to contribute,
Sound?
not just sound, but just like skateboarder-esque kind of culture to music and that kind of vibe. They
ushered
definitely
in that
helped to
vibe.
usher in. Obviously, also Lil Wayne eventually did too later on, but they really helped. And of course, we cannot forget Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, were they
Kick
both?
Push.
Yeah.
They were
I guess.
before Lupe.
Before Kick Push.
Yes.
Yes.
Way
Yeah.
before.
Skateboarding.
100%.
The skateboard vibes?
90.
96, 97.
Skateboard vibes, though?
Noriega. What?
Yeah.
What?
Was anybody on a skateboard in that video?
What?
No, it doesn't matter. It's that sound.
That sound,
The
man.
sound that they were creating and cultivating at that time 100% did usher
told you
in
that you
the
could do
wave of skateboarder and air quote nerd type behavior. 100%.
I feel like we gotta give the skateboard ushering to the first person who had a skateboard in the video, or a song actually about skateboarding.
So who's that?
I'm guessing Lupe.
No.
No.
Skateboarding.
I don't remember black people talking about skateboarding before Lupe
Oh, you bugging.
in music.
I would give if even if you're talking about skateboarding, I would either give it to the Neptunes or Lil Wayne.
You can't give it to Lil Wayne.
No, I'll give
before,
it-
Why can't?
before
Why
Lupe.
can't for popularizing
Lupe
skateboarding
did
and
Kick
urban?
Push. Lupe did Kick Push way before Lil Wayne started dressing weird.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm just saying the influence of it. Yeah, the Neptunes ushered
Neptunes
that
for
in.
me.
All right.
The Neptunes ushered that in. Name another group, producer wise, that had that same type of sound, that had that same type of impact with artists. Because even you can hear it from Noriega, you can hear it from that, you can hear it from the Clips, you can hear it from their albums, you can hear it from them. Even with what was the other record? The Frontin' record. There's a bunch of records that have that real bop.
Well, if
like,
you
No, they bring in a weird vibe.
No, I know.
Absolutely
If you
different
bring-
vibe.
If you're bringing
Yeah.
in different vibes, you got to mention Timbaland and Missy. Because they had the
Well,
baby, the baby on. They had,
Also, it is important to note that Pharrell had a ice cream skate team as well.
Yeah.
And Pharrell referred to himself as Skateboard P on 2004. Drop It Like It's Hot. I think it's right? Drop It Like It's Hot.
When did Lupe drop
2004?
Kick Push?
I don't know.
Google it, man.
Yeah, why
Yo,
don't
you got a phone,
Yeah, look at your
bro.
phone. We're all Googling. You can
Come
Google
on,
too.
man. Kick, push.
All right, so Kick Push came out
As you sit there and not
2006.
Google.
So yes, the Neptunes
Okay.
actually was beforehand.
All right.
That's what we were
Skateboard
looking up.
P.
Yes, I could have
Okay.
told you that. The Neptunes have been around. Like
All right.
this. Yeah,
Yeah, so
like
the
that. I didn't have to
Neptunes
look that up.
they brought up the skateboard kind of culture and energy earlier on in 2004, and
100%.
even Pharrell I think was earlier. But yeah, they kind of like ushered in just the combination. I mean, granted, there are Hip hop has gradually, even before then, has kind of started to integrate itself into like the skateboard culture. But definitely, when it comes from a mainstream perspective, the Neptunes really helped with that.
I concede.
Yeah.
Bring back tattooed Pharrell.
Isn't he still tattooed?
No, you got him removed.
His neck tattoo he got removed?
I don't know. I know his arms are done.
Are you sure it's? Are you sure they took it off, or he's a clone?
On top of that, I don't think Pharrell was ever really known for his tattoos.
Nah, that neck tattoo was hard.
He had mad tats.
Yeah, but he
that
wasn't
neck
like the
tattoo
tattoo guy. Like Lil Wayne's known for his tattoos.
He was more of
There's
like
dudes that are
the-
known for tattoos. Pharrell wasn't that guy.
Yeah, Pharrell was more so known for his style. Like he was,
Yeah.
he was very fashion
Clothes,
forward
yeah.
between Bathing Apes,
you talking about?
between
He had
between Von Dutch,
The
between
forearm tattoos?
Huh?
Yeah. Lil Wayne started getting tatted after 500 degrees.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Hey, if we're gonna talk, you wasn't outside, bro.
Well,
You wasn't out. Why?
I mean,
are you talking
obviously,
music with this guy, man?
obviously, we
Oh
we keep
my
talking about
God.
the past, right? Okay,
Yeah.
clearly we know the impact and influence that the Neptune has had, especially in the 2000s. But let's talk about now. So, who do you think would be someone that could fit? If we're going just solely off of the production work that they used to do, who do you think could be a good fit for their production? Now, obviously, do not say people who've already been on it, like Snoop Dogg and Justin Timberlake,
Yeah,
et cetera.
yeah.
Like, let's do artists that haven't been on Neptune.
I got a list.
Well, I'll
I got
throw
a
out
list.
the baby right off the bat.
I got Baby. I
Yeah.
got Migos. They already said Uzi. Yachty. Who else?
And then, granted, we're going off of what's publicly known
Yeah,
because
what's
we don't
public-
know
yeah, I don't-
who
yeah, I
who
don't- I
they,
don't
you
know.
know.
There was one of the artists I can't
And
think.
Nas yelled out, "Why am I talking music with this guy?" Go ahead, Nas. Name a new act. Name a new act that would sound good with the Neptunes. A new act.
Kyle, Doja Cat,
Okay.
even Megan Thee Stallion, I think.
All right.
Names, no, dropping names.
He bodied me right there. He bodied me.
He's bodied.
Okay.
today.
What about, because they've always had like such a unique sound, and what if someone like Tierra Whack?
100%. 100%. I could see
All
that.
right.
I could see that. I could see that.
Also,
Yeah, she's
even though I know people feel weird about her, but even Azalea Banks.
Yeah, she's fire.
What about Thug?
Oh, Thug on anything.
Thug on classical music.
Yeah.
Fuck on it.
Thug
Young
For
Thug
real.
on anything.
Y'all heard what he did to Rocket Man? Classic.
Oh my, don't throw that word around.
Better than
bro.
Elton John's.
Don't throw that word around.
Oh my.
That's all right. Yeah, let's not throw that classic word around over here.
I'm cool. I'm excited. I feel like
That's dope that Elton John cleared that though.
well,
He didn't.
I don't know. I don't know. Now think about it.
Don't quote us.
Yeah, I don't know. Take us out of that. I don't know.
My fault.
Yeah, you got that yummy.
But while we talk, even though this wasn't on, but we're talking about
I like the way I pushed it.
Justin Bieber. Y'all saw the news with Justin Bieber, right?
Well, I think I saw that dancing video before I saw that news. It was fire. So I
What
don't
dancing
wanna-
video?
I don't want to trash her last name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Paris.
Yeah.
It's that she's a dancer. She does choreography and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they did like this big choreographed video for Justin Timberlake's song "Yummy."
Yeah.
It's
Justin
fire.
Bieber.
Or sorry, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Fire. And then I saw in our group chat that Justin Bieber was putting on telling people to put in the playlist and stuff like that. And they're getting mad at him.
Yeah.
Not even knowing that like a lot of artists, a lot of people do the same thing.
Yeah.
There's really no difference.
Well, I think people are getting mad at the fact that what just came out with Justin Bieber. I'm having a brain fart. There was something that just came out with Justin Bieber. He said something.
His project.
No, sorry. Well, outside of announcing the project, so this is what it was. Outside of announcing a new project that is coming and pushing the single and pushing everyone to add it to playlists and buy it and then re-buy it again.
That's his job.
He also, I'm not mad at that, but he also came out and said that he's been battling lupus. Mm-hmm. Some people are saying that they are upset about this because they feel like he's using his sickness as a marketing ploy to sell records.
So what if he is? It's his sickness. He can do whatever he wants.
I
with
mean,
it.
if I don't have a beef with it. I don't.
I mean, people use their sexual orientation to sell
Yeah,
stuff. People
like-
use all different things to sell stuff. So what's the difference? I mean, look, we can't sit here and be hypocrites when there are people that literally will go under someone's post that say that their grandma passed away, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so
And
sorry,
offer
but check out my
Yeah.
mixtape."
Yo,
Like,
that's
come on.
That's
You know,
disgusting.
you know,
Come on.
you know,
That's disgusting.
you know what's funny though? All those people that are mad about him using his lupus to push his albums, none of them will take his lupus from him.
Yeah, word.
So that he doesn't have to do that, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you. Any other thing though for me is I'd be mad if he didn't have lupus and is using lupus as a sales marketing strategy. He has
Yeah.
lupus. He's battling something and is sharing with us. I don't see why people are just so touchy about stuff like that, where I guess you can't decipher what's authentic and or what's the opposition of
It's
that.
the
I mean,
internet.
but the thing is like people want transparency and then they don't.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you
yeah.
want someone to be transparent, let them say, "Yeah, I'm battling lupus. You know, I'm trying to get number one." At least it's being transparent. A lot of the stuff that he's doing marketing wise, labels and people are doing it behind the scenes, whether you realize it or not.
Yep.
They may not post like, "Hey fans, do this," but they'll have their own fan accounts that you don't even realize that it's manned by their team, their own fan accounts. They'll contact playlist creators and ask them to post or pay to put the song on playlists. So come on, guys. Like, you need to pick and choose what you want. Do you want transparency or you don't? I'm tired of everyone complaining. Once they find out certain things, then they get upset. Oh my gosh, now they're fake. He's being fake and phony. When Chris Brown just did the same thing. A lot of different artists do the same thing. And what do you think for TikTok? You think that they just naturally just pick up songs on TikTok, then they don't pay influencers to play?
It doesn't
Come on,
work
guys.
like that.
This is business.
And on top of it, it's been happening for the longest time.
Yeah.
We talked about Kanye with the mental health thing and spirituality. We talked about, who else did we mention that spoke about something along these lines of a sickness? Now thinking about it, Freeway. Freeway was on our show. Freeway was battling lung disease and waiting for a donor. Shout out to him. But he's the same person that wasn't pushing it. He was sharing his experience of having to go through dialysis and having to go through, kidney. Thank you, Kyle. Having to go through dialysis and having to go through all these treatments and just sharing it with us, just saying, yo, I just want to share my journey. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. At least right now, I don't think Bieber's done anything but just be transparent with us, and I don't know that we can take it just because we're so programmed to think negatively about it rather than taking it for maybe what it is. He has lupus, he's battling it, he wants to share and support his music.
well, when you get big enough, like to a certain point, like Justin Bieber's, Kanye West, Drake, it more so seems like people are the most entertained by seeing you fail, or the anticipation of seeing you fail. It's like Floyd Mayweather. People want to see you fail. Once you get big, once you get to your peak,
No, what it is,
they want to see you fail.
What it is that people, and we'll say civilians, right? Civilians look at celebrities more than what they're supposed to. They almost dehumanize them. Like they can't have a moment to be vulnerable. They can't have a moment to be sad or sick. Like, again, you got to think about there are people in the world that have never probably even been in close proximity with celebrities or influencers and put them on such a high pedestal that it's like, let's say if they tripped, it would be breaking news to them, like, oh my God, you actually tripped and fell. Like the pedestal that people put other people on nowadays is so astronomical to the point where you're not allowing this person that you even admire so much to be themselves. Like it's like a rat trap in a nutshell.
Also, I think another thing too that people are doing is that because Roddy Ricch right now has the number one.
That song is so fire.
And so people are like, "Oh well,"
Nas does
they're
not
like,
know it.
"Oh, Justin."
Look at you, yo! I ain't gonna lie.
He's up on his essentials list.
Yo, when did you update your essentials list? Honestly, I need to know.
You guys are haters, but like the hate, like luggage, I carry on. Come on, man.
Okay.
Yo, 2020 energy, Nas.
I'm not gonna front. Yo, he might have backed me off with that one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if I want it anymore.
I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit suspect because Roddy Ricch is number one, so it's so much easier to find his music on the list.
Yo, check to see if Nas might be wearing an earpiece.
I'll give you points.
Actually,
I'll give you
hold on.
points.
Let's do a status update. We haven't had this conversation in a while. Music. Pull out your phone. Let's see what you recently played.
Be careful. Nas is wearing an earpiece today. Yo, somebody's feeding him the answers.
Word. All right, let's see. What do we have here? All right, I'm gonna read down the list.
You watched Chris's
Of course.
Insta story, didn't you?
No. I
Oh
did not.
Lord.
When his brother did the eat.
No.
Oh yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did. Yes, you did. That's how you knew.
Oh, great, 'cause Chris does his own playlist.
Yeah.
Yo, you listen to Chris's Bops playlist, and you're just going off of that.
First
That's
of
your
all-
essentials.
First of all,
You're
don't ever
stealing-
play Chris
Is that why-
like that.
Yo,
Don't play Chris
yo,
like
you know
that.
what?
He's not playing Chris.
I'm
She
not
said
playing
you
Chris, I'm
stole
playing
his
you.
song. Yeah.
That's
I'm
why.
saying
That's why
you're
Chris
looking
called
at
out
his
today.
playlist.
Yeah, Chris.
So you wouldn't look suspicious.
Yeah, Chris was probably looking like, "Yo, this may be a coincidence." Nas
Yeah.
is on my gram. I gotta pay attention. So Nas has E40. Of course, you have E40 up here. The Game, Volume 2, Ty Dolla $ign Essentials. Oh man, you see?
He's over here making love.
Yo, this guy is an essentials guy. All right,
You
Cam.
said-
Look, wow.
Why not? 'Cause I was working out.
No. This is the greatest thing ever.
He has what?
I was working out.
Can I tell my joke on you?
What is he working out to?
Little John Essentials.
What is it? 2005?
Oh man.
Actually,
I'm
hate you
done.
guys.
I'm done here. I've seen.
Nah. Lil John's the man though.
Little John is definitely the man. Would you
Yeah.
ever expect for him to be in
No.
Nas's
No.
essentials
No.
list?
Why'd you stop?
Could you imagine as he's on his elliptical? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's cool. It's fine. We're getting off topic anyway.
Yeah, I had
but-
mad essentials on here though.
Oh man,
No front.
that's pretty funny.
Anyway, haters, carry on.
But yeah, I think that people are making it like a bigger deal also because Roddy Ricch, and they're like, oh, Justin Bieber's trying to get the #1 spot and
Yeah.
compete against Roddy Ricch. Duh. It's competition.
Yeah.
It's business.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like fans and people and citizens just all want transparency. And then the second they get transparency, then they can't even tell the difference between what's fake and what's not anymore. And I think also contributing to that is, I mean, the music industry does contribute to that, but so do fans and people
Yeah,
as well.
definitely.
It's like, what do you want? Pick and choose. Do you want them to be quiet and you know nothing and then they'll market it and you won't even realize? Or do you want transparency and then being like, yeah, I'm trying to get #1. Put me on your playlist and everything like that. But then also, if you're going to criticize him, you need to, like I said, criticize Chris Brown, criticize Nicki Minaj, criticize Travis Scott, who are coupling merch and all these different things with their albums in order to get that. Then criticize everyone in the music industry.
Summer Walker.
There you go. Criticize every single one of them
yeah,
then.
like-
Get upset at every single one. They're all are doing it, but in different ways. He's asking for you to put on playlists. Some people put merch with their songs in order to up the playings. Some people do other stuff. Get mad at the entire music industry because that's just how it is right now.
But people can get mad at themselves. It's the same way that we market ourselves on social media and we post this picture, whatever it could be. It could be a thirst trap. It could be us going out spending money. It could be whatever. You're looking for likes. You're looking for attention. That's just what it is, right? How can you be mad when you're doing the exact same thing? People do it every day. You're just, again, putting someone on a higher pedestal when it don't need to be the case. And again, you can't be mad at that. I'd rather him talk about lupus and talk about his real struggles versus whatever the opposite of that is.
Then talk about drugs or lean or something like that, to be honest.
I'll take it. Give me something real, always. Always
Why you
give me
laughing?
something
Why
real.
you smiling?
Because I'm sitting there thinking, judging me for my workout music. Just think about the goddamn comments that people are gonna say. You guys listen to Little John Essentials?
Come on, that's a wild pick though.
I was running, man. I ran for like an hour, bro.
Do you say yeah when you hit like a mile and shit?
No.
No.
But it helps you go, it keeps him going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't believe he ran for. I don't believe he ran for an hour.
I don't believe so either.
You guys are some real
my God.
assholes. You know that?
Hey, listen, bro.
But we are amazing, loyal friends.
Yep.
You
I
are.
mean,
I wouldn't. I love my friends like that, man.
I'm just saying.
Tear me down.
You look like a row machine guy.
A what?
Row machine.
He's an elliptical.
You hit the
guy.
row machine?
No, I haven't done that in a while.
Okay.
You do the elliptical, right?
No, I do the treadmill.
Do you do free weights?
Yes.
Okay, I had to make sure.
Resistance cords.
Resistance
Sometimes.
bands.
Yeah.
Do you like to roll out
Sissy.
when you're done?
You guys are real McAssholes. You guys are real. When's the last time you worked out, Wilson?
You know Nas takes a shower after he works out at the gym. One of
No.
those disgusting dudes.
No, that's nasty.
Yeah, I had a crazy
You
situation.
mean them people just walk around naked, man? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all walking around like just naked in
Yeah,
front of
no.
mad people?
Yeah.
Who does that?
I don't know.
Oh,
That
only-
shower shoes.
Not to be racist. Only white people do that. The black guys aren't getting naked in
No,
there.
I've seen some cats do that. I've seen is that
Black dudes?
Yeah,
They're probably mad old.
No, I've seen everybody. It's not a racist.
50s.
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody
They're
does
in
it.
their 50s. They're not young.
Wilson.
You seen a young black dude do that?
Everybody does it.
Oh, nah, that's weird.
No. Well, anywho's. In later news, Prince Harry and Meghan are being driven out.
They're not driven. Megan, go get that bag, girl.
Well, yeah, being driven out of the royal family. Apparently, they're going to be on their own and be independent, meaning they're not going to be funded by the royal family anymore.
Swindle this shit.
Aren't they already rich, though?
I'm sure. Megan herself, to Naz's point about going to get a bag, recently just got a deal, I think, with Disney doing a voiceover.
Ooh, that bag is rich.
Yeah, that's a big pop when you come out. Yeah.
She wanted that.
But now most people are sitting here saying that it's some sort of, I guess, race issue at this point. Like they're trying to tie in race, saying that the reason they're, I guess, forced to leave the royal family from a support perspective financially is because, in fact, Meghan is black, and they feel like it's causing friction within the royal family because he's obviously chosen his significant other.
Is she black?
She's half.
She's half.
Okay.
Her mama's.
I thought she was Hispanic.
Black.
That's what I thought too.
What?
I thought her mom was Hispanic. I thought so.
She's like black. Her mom is like half black, half Hispanic, and then she's like a quarter. Either way, Megan, you did it, girl.
Yeah.
She went there. She put that black love on Harry.
Yeah.
He didn't know what to do. He said, I'll give it all up for you. But what she wants is the title. She wants to be the Duchess. She wants to be Diane. And Princess Diana. And she wants to keep that and go back to Hollywood and get her, she's going to Hollywood with the title, oh, I'm better than all of you. And that's what happened. But you can't do it like that.
None of the royalty was real, though.
Yeah, they definitely have the power to dissolve Parliament. If they
what do you mean? That power is some for real power. Like that's.
I thought they no longer have any
No.
power.
What they did was, in order to retain the kingdom, so here you guys can vote.
Yeah,
but we still reserve the power to dissolve Parliament. And we can turn this back into
whenever
a monarchy.
we want. Yeah, anytime we want, we can set it off. That's what is happening. So
Can they really though?
Yes.
Yeah.
No consequences.
No.
They
are the consequences. Like it's
Queen Elizabeth has been in power since 1845.
Yeah, nah, that's ball game.
You know who liked her sister, Princess Martha? LBJ.
For real?
Yeah, President Lyndon B. Johnson, kids. He didn't want to go over there. He didn't respect the monarchy. He was American. He said, yo, I don't really mess with it. They sent Martha over. But Martha likes dirty jokes, and she liked to drink. LBJ messed with her. He said, yo, we got a deal. We could do a trade.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that.
Princess Martha, I believe that's her name, if I'm not mistaken.
I guess what's the bigger story here? Is the fact that they are now independent, or is it the fact that she's gotten this deal from Disney? Because I feel like all of that happening is being overshadowed with all of the race that they're trying to sprinkle on this.
Well, the biggest thing over there was she was an outside. She's like Princess Diana came from money, right? Mm-hmm. So she was like an aristocrat kind of family, but she wasn't royalty. Like usually they marry like the princess of Sweden or the prince of Switzerland or some crap like that, and it's royalty marries royalty. Mm-hmm. She's like Diane and the other one, who's Harry's brother, Charles. Okay. Charles's wife. They're not of royalty, but they play the game. The oldest brother and his wife, they play the game.
Gotcha.
Megan didn't like all that. Like, oh, I have to keep up this image. I have to be.
She wanted to be normal. She wanted the
title.
But that's the one thing. She wanted the title. But again, what comes with that title, you may not be prepared to take on.
You can't do everything that you want to do because you're a princess. You're the Duchess now.
Definitely.
And the public messes with Harry because there's videos of him out there getting drunk. Mm-hmm. He's partying in Vegas, and she's not the typical girl that he used to date. This is only news because everybody tried to warn him, like, yo, don't marry her. Yeah. Do not marry her. She's gonna divide the kingdom. And when Elizabeth dies, Charles is up next, and then is one of the sons. Yeah. So Harry's already out,
Yeah, but I just felt like the bigger news would have been the fact that they are independent. Like, when's the last time that's even happened?
It's never happened. That's the whole issue.
That's my point. It's never happened, and they're choosing to say, "Hey, we don't need your support money or anything. We'll go make it over here." Like, my question is, what would drive them to do that?
Megan, we talked about this, matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, right? Where they gave an interview and the look in her face was like, "How's life in the palace?" And she just looked like, "Damn, son, I don't want to be here, B."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I really didn't want it. Mm-hmm. So it's her. She's the driving force. But them, that royal family ain't going nowhere, man.
I don't believe so either. I wonder if you leave, right? If you relinquish financial, protection or support from the royal family, and let's say you go out there and make it, is it like Hollywood where you go out there and make it or try to attempt to make it and you don't make it and then you come back home and you can go back home and just pick up where you left off?
No, once you relinquish that title, it's over.
Like, it's over, right? You can't go back and try to renege.
I don't understand why.
I don't know.
I don't know about you, Wylson. I'm not giving up the title. If I'm the prince, I'm born into royalty.
Yeah, but what's to say? All right, this may sound cheesy, but think about Aladdin and the princess. No, for real. Just I know this is a while. I'm just trying to tie it in.
All right, let's follow you.
I'll
walk with you.
Just walk with me.
Go on.
I know this sounds crazy, but just walk with me.
Yeah.
Of course, E comes back. This is a perfect time. I know she's gonna kill me, but
he's going to talk about Aladdin.
Yeah, but maybe she'll get my point just by hearing it.
He said Prince Harry's Aladdin.
Will listen. So I'm thinking about Aladdin in this situation. You remember how in Aladdin, Princess Jasmine wanted to be normal and just wanted to go get into some gangster shit with Aladdin and go with the little monkey, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, what if that's the case for Megan, where she has been living this life all of this time and now does not want to live this life and wants to go be in the streets? That's why I said Aladdin.
First off, you're so well versed.
Oh, thank you. I'm a Disney kid.
Yeah, but she's American, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course she wants to be in the streets.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm not mistaken, she's from LA.
I'm not sure. I'm not going to go on record and say that.
Yeah, man. Americans are wild hearts,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, she is from LA, right?
All right, she's
But
from
also,
LA.
I feel like if you receive so much BS from media and reportedly the family and all that stuff, I would be like, yo, deuces. I'm out here. I'm not dealing with this crap anymore.
Yeah.
Because the tabloids are ripping her apart. And it's like, what has she done that she deserved any of that? She didn't do anything except just be herself, and people didn't like her for that, and etc. And then also she had her dad doing crazy stuff. So yeah, if I was Prince Harry, and also keep in mind too, Prince Harry already lost his mother due to tabloids and media and etc.
Yeah.
So I already know what you're gonna say, but this is based on reports.
Right. We're going to stay there.
Based on reports.
Oh, yo, real quick, I had no clue Princess Diana was his mother. I don't follow that crap, man.
That was like one of the biggest
That's
things.
one of the biggest things.
Like,
I know who she is.
so
I know who she is. I know what happened to her. Give a damn about Prince Harry, man.
Yeah,
No, you guys, come on. He brought a black woman
And
into
did
the
she-
UK royal family. What are you talking about?
and
That's
hold on,
not
time out. Wasn't
we
she-
infiltrating.
Hold on, wasn't she?
Yo, yeah, like
Maybe I don't know how this whole thing works, but
Infiltrating.
wasn't she Princess Diana?
Yeah, she was the
She was
Duchess.
never Queen Diana. How's he a prince?
Because it's her fault. Her father.
I thought, wouldn't he have to be the son of the king or the queen?
No.
I don't know how that works, to be honest.
No, titling's
Queen
different.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So he's a Prince Junior.
It's like a Royale with cheese.
Queen Elizabeth had a son.
He's a Prince Junior. Sound like a dope sandwich.
It's a Royale with cheese.
Yeah, he's a Prince Junior.
Queen Elizabeth had a son, Prince Charles. Prince Charles marries Diane. They have two sons, Charles Jr. and Harry. They get divorced. Charles marries the woman he always wanted to marry. I forgot this lady's name. And then Princess Diana goes off and messes with the Pakistani dude. The Pakistani dude family told him no, cut her off. She's not Muslim. Then she starts messing around with the Egyptian dude, and then that's when the car accident happens. So the princes stay with their father in the palace because the father is the royal blood.
That
That's
makes
why
a lot of sense.
Princess Diana was She was a princess, and then she became the Duchess of Wales when she got divorced.
And then for male version, it's Duke.
Yeah.
Well, Princess Di, now when I really think about it, Princess Di was kind of a rebel herself too. Maybe it's just one of those genetic things. Maybe this really has nothing to do with Megan, and maybe it's just him. Like, oh no, I'm taking you out of here. Like, we're out.
I mean, also, it's not surprising that Harry would marry a woman who didn't fit the status quo when Princess Diana didn't fit the status quo. It's like very similar in the sense of like marrying someone who has similar traits to his mother.
Yeah.
And he was like, I lost my mom. I'm not going to lose my wife to this.
So what are they doing? Are they moving to the U.S.?
They're in Canada now.
They're in Canada right now.
So
Canada's pretty wild too.
what they're doing right now hasn't been confirmed yet because they literally made this announcement and reportedly the rest of the royal family did not know. So they are trying to get everything together. Essentially what they said is that they're going to pull back from their certain responsibilities that they have within, I guess, the estate, and that it will allow them, and maybe that they'll focus on doing a lot of like the traveling like initiatives, like speaking, charity stuff, etc., and spending time between the UK and Canada because they also were like, you know, they want their kids to also have an understanding of an upbringing over from where their mother is, as well in the palace. But then also another thing too, I think they're doing that too because the kid is part black. Yeah. And there are going to be issues that come with it, especially with the tabloids over the UK. So they're probably having it where the kid can at least have somewhat of a normal upbringing and not deal with certain stress that happen by being part of the royal family over in the UK.
They want the title and they don't want to do the work.
Well, that's what I was sitting here thinking. What do you think normal would be for them? Like normal for us is walking to go get halal food, right? Going to get falafel.
Yeah.
What is normal for them? And I know that that's relative. And we probably can't even fathom that, right? Like
I can fathom it.
Is it kind of like isn't it kind of like in some way like how a little bit more, I guess, attention. I don't know if more attention or just they need more security, but kind of like how President Obama and Michelle Obama are right now. Like they're very notable. A lot of people know who they are.
But they can frequent.
But they can go to Hawaii. They can go to all these things. Of course, people are going to take photos. It's kind of. I think it may be a similar along that lines. Like, of course, they're not going to be able to go to a supermarket and not be bothered.
Yeah.
But I think in the sense of like the Obamas.
Yeah.
But
You know why the tabloids? Because they was just.
It always cracks me up whenever we talk about like celebrities and then like how celebrities try to make that sound like that would be heaven. Like if they could just go to the supermarket and not be bugged. Get the hell out of here. I'll let you do my shopping. Give me all of your money. I'll take the vacations, baby.
Nah, I know.
And then
some,
they're gonna slip something in your food.
Yeah, I know some miserable millionaires.
For one, if I'm rich, somebody's taste testing all of my food.
Yeah.
That's right off the bat. I only got to pay that guy what, $20,000 a year?
That's a little bit.
That's very low. They're spending that. They're spending that. Isn't who's the artist that's paying someone to roll joints for him? Is it Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz Khalifa, I think it was.
Waka? It's one of them heavy smoke. No, Waka I think quit smoking. I thought it was Wiz.
I could have sworn it was Wiz too.
It's not.
They're
Yeah.
paying people to roll.
Well, it's one of them. Somebody
I'll figure it
has
out.
somebody out there rolling.
I think you get paid like $50,000 or something like that.
Fam.
I think it's the going rate.
All these celebrities like, oh, I just want to go to the DMV. That's it. I just want to wait in line like a regular.
Well, for one, now there's cones. That job is obsolete.
Yeah, but wait, you guys do realize that there are people out there, like celebrities, that really would like to go back. Like they maybe didn't
Dogg.
anticipate.
It's Snoop Dogg.
They want to go back with the same money.
Exactly.
Guys, hold on. You got to up your amount because Snoop Dogg pays a guy reportedly $50,000 a year to roll blunts. So
That's what I said.
you said 20.
I said
20.
50.
No, you said 20.
No.
No.
That's what I'm.
No, hold on, time out.
Whoa, you guys are throwing out. I said he has to up it because.
Hold on. I said
Snoop said 50.
I said the food taster would be 20. I said the blunt rolling guy said it's a $50,000 job.
But you eat your food more than you probably
I don't
smoke.
remember that
So
That's what I said. It's recorded.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
We'll check it out.
We'll check it out.
Wait,
check it
guys,
out.
hold on. So you eat more than you probably will smoke, and you're paying the person who eats your food less than the guy who's rolling your blunts? That makes no sense.
Well, because he's just taste testing food.
You eat all the time. You're gonna eat more than you smoke. So you're gonna give that guy less money for testing your food that you could potentially die from, and more for a
Yes.
guy who's just rolling a joint?
Because not only is he testing my food, but then he also gets to eat the delicacies that I enjoy as a rich man.
He's not gonna eat it like he's having a whole meal. He's gonna take a small bite of everything and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, it all
A taste
depends on.
tester does not
and
eat the
It
whole
all
thing.
depends on what's the
This guy
threat
thought
level.
you- we
What's the
getting
threat
sidetracked.
level on my life?
Yeah, I don't. Well,
If the threat level isn't that high, $20,000.
Guys, don't work for him.
If I'm Trump, Trump, that's got to be $100,000 at least a year.
Ask Trump if he wants to go back and go to the supermarket.
If I'm being honest, why I wouldn't spend that amount of money on a taste tester. I want to test my food. I think I'm capable enough. That's what happens with millions. You just start.
You do know why
bored.
there's taste testers, right?
I understand.
But wouldn't you pay for your
why.
own chef?
You could die.
That's the difference. That's the difference. I would pay
There
for
you
my
go.
own chef. That's different. There's a difference between a taste tester and having your own chef.
Yeah, but what
I would rather
if
have a
that
chef.
chef turns on you?
I would rather have a chef.
Why would
your chef turn on you?
What are you doing?
People turn on people all the time.
What is he doing? That's good.
Yeah,
First off, well, Brandon, if I want to kill you now, I know how. I just got to get to your chef.
Why do you want to kill me? I've done nothing to
Look,
you.
I get to your. Not yet.
I'm giving you money.
Yeah, like I'm giving you money.
You haven't yet. You haven't yet.
I'm paying you handsomely to cook for me.
There's no reason to kill me. I've
What
done
is the
nothing to you.
motive? If I die, you stop getting paid.
Well,
Maybe
no.
you shouldn't be hired.
What if let's say I offer him $1 million?
Why?
What if
though?
he hates you anyway? You're a jerk.
Then quit.
I can't.
It might not be that big of a sale.
I don't know.
Listen, bottom line is all these celebrities lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it all up. I only seen one person, one like IT guy who's like a multimillionaire, literally give up every dime.
Well, I
and
mean,
go back to
if-
work.
Oh, one of them. What's his name? Oh my gosh.
We talking about him a lot on this show. Chamillionaire. Chamillionaire, you could say, went from being an artist and didn't really like the music business and went into investment.
Right.
Went into tech. That is a normal job. He just made some good investments.
Could we say Yasin?
Yes, 100%.
Could we?
Yasin Bey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could we say him?
100%.
He didn't give up the money.
But he changed his lifestyle and
He just started practicing. We started practicing.
Fam, he gave up. Yeah, that's a good one.
He gave up the spotlight.
Yeah, but Mos
That,
Def.
isn't that what we're saying?
That's what we're talking
No,
about.
he's saying
Oh,
give
no
up the
disrespect to
the
Mos
money.
Def. Yeah, Mos Def wasn't.
What?
As far as I know, he wasn't like.
Call him by his real.
yeah,
call him by his
yeah.
name.
He wasn't.
Call him by his name.
Yasin Bey.
Yeah.
Yasin Bey.
Okay.
He wasn't like the big like money guy. I don't think. I don't believe.
he
I don't
wasn't.
believe.
I don't believe so either. What I'm saying is he had the opportunity to be the big money guy and chose not to.
The big money guy.
Yeah. Think about it. Just think about it. Acting, music. What do you mean? He's your favorite artist mentor. What are you talking about?
No, I love Yasin Bey.
But that's what I'm saying. Think about the potential there. If he does not go astray from entertainment and music and
Yeah.
acting and everything else,
Yeah.
he was all right.
Oh no, I think he could have made a great living.
Of course.
But-
I think he still makes a great living, but just by choice. It's on his own choosing. I just think he opted out of it. But if he
Okay.
doesn't opt out of it, yeah, he's a problem. I don't call him Yasin. At that point, I'm calling him Mos Def. He's getting busy.
Okay.
Really think about it. That's a good pick, eh? That's
You know
a
what,
really good
guys?
pick.
I'm pretty good on a Sunday.
Yeah, that was a really good pick. I didn't think about Mos Def.
Megan just wants the goddamn title. That's it.
Well, maybe. I mean,
The prestige in
Listen,
Hollywood.
listen. You
You gotta work with it.
going from an actress to part of a royal family is a whole different level that
Thank
we
your
would never
lucky,
understand.
thank your lucky stars, Megan. Many a little girl has prayed to become a real life princess, and you did.
I don't,
then you
but,
quit
But
6
she
months into
didn't
it.
marry him to be a part of the royal
Yeah.
family. She married him because she loved him. They had the relationship for private reasons. For a
She
while.
didn't marry a guy who's not a prince.
She didn't marry Harry from Costco.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not.
Come
gonna
marry
lie.
me, Megan.
I'm certain.
Yeah, I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't marry none of you guys. here.
Yeah.
I would step up. Y'all are basic. So yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I would. I'm not mad at her.
You should marry either someone of your level
Hold
or
on.
higher.
Oh, we just gonna let E call us all basics like that?
I mean, we are.
I
We
am-
are
I
pretty
am-
basic.
I am a basic
I don't know
bitch.
what you're.
Yeah, I'm a basic bitch. I'm definitely a basic bitch. I'm definitely a basic bitch.
She's spot on that.
Yeah, word. I can't even argue. Yeah.
All right.
I'm a basic bitch. I got on Levi jeans, fam. Like, I'm mad basic.
I consider myself essential.
All right, man. Yeah,
Neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. But that leads us into the next topic about just like athletes and musicians and just people, right, transitioning away from their comfort zones, be it music or basketball or sports, and transitioning into something way more different than what they're used
Oh, why'd you just start cracking
Yeah,
up?
like, what the?
Because I'm thinking of Antonio Brown's.
No.
I don't even know what kind of.
Hold on,
music it is.
first off, song, video, fire. Stop it.
Fam.
Stop it.
Come on.
And my man was swagging in that joint?
You're an enabler.
Yeah, come on.
Nah.
Come on.
Nah, I like that joint.
Come on,
I like
come
that
on.
joint. I like that
You're
joint.
an enabler. You know
I like that
right?
joint. He had good delivery. He has the look of an artist.
Sounds like Future. He literally copied Future.
He actually has the one. He didn't sound nothing like Future.
I got a
That
double
one
standard.
track. Yeah, there's one track he took the cadence.
I got a double standard.
He didn't sound nothing like
There was
Future.
one track he had a cadence that was similar to Future, and we played it in here, and I was like, "Yo, he sounds like Future."
100,000 for the cheapest ring on my little finger, Lil. He didn't sound nothing like Future.
All right, so let me ask you a question. I have a double standard here. You're okay with Antonio Brown's record. Are you okay with Tom Hanks' son's record?
I haven't heard it, but I heard him speaking patois.
Okay.
Big up. Wagwan.
Chill, B. You're from Calabasas.
Wagwan.
How do you feel about that, though?
What, him speaking patois?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm not Jamaican. I don't think I'm the one to be making a stand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they're all white Jamaicans.
I told you I don't
He's
defend
from
other people.
Calabasas.
Oh, but there was, I guess, a friend of ours. He's Jamaican, and he was ripping him apart.
Yeah,
in terms of the patois.
I know a lot of Jamaicans that are really, really, really
Yeah.
upset. Like,
about Tom Hanks' son.
yeah.
Chet?
Yeah.
Yo.
Chet first off, is
Of
a
all
funny.
things, why you didn't make it Chet? Like,
I feel like Chet just works in the mailroom or something.
I don't know. I thought his patois sounded all right.
You would.
It didn't sound terrible.
I'm not
He was killing it outside the convenience store.
Yeah, but I'm not a patois expert, right? I don't know. How
Shit, hold on.
sound.
What bodegas is in fucking Calabasas that he came out of?
I don't know, man. He's Chet. What you know about Chet?
I don't know.
Yo, fam. What am I watching with Tom Hanks?
I'm for people being whatever they want to be. That's what I'm for.
Yeah.
okay, I will say though, if you're gonna be whatever you want to be or do whatever you want to do, please make sure that you put in a lot of practice.
Yeah.
And actually, try hard at it. We've
Yeah.
seen professional athletes that are going to music. We're seeing professional athletes going to esports, and it's been a rough journey in terms of their start. I have to say
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it very light in that capacity. So, look,
They've been
Damian,
getting better though.
You gotta study your
how
craft.
many
Between
Ooh,
Antonio Brown, Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard
Don't
is
ever-
that's a whole.
Yeah, hold on. Don't put them in.
compare-
That was
Don't
a
put them in the
separate-
same
Damian
bracket. You
I don't know.
think-
I don't know.
Fam.
I don't know.
So
I might be going
No.
Antonio Brown over Damian Lillard. Yo,
Okay, now
the
you're
video
being a troll.
had
Yeah,
swag.
you're being a troll.
I'm
Now you're being a
rolling
troll.
The video
with you.
had
You're being a
swag.
troll. You're being a troll now. You're being a troll.
I like
You don't
the
believe
song.
that. You don't believe that. Come on.
Rapping,
Stop it.
Damian
Stop
I
Lillard.
like the song.
Stop
Damian
it.
Lillard
Stop
out
it.
raps
I like the
AB in a
song.
second.
You really gonna sit up here and say that Damian Lillard cannot out rap Antonio? But that's what you're saying.
I didn't see him in a fur coat with the foreign.
I won't
Like, what are we
I
talking
won't
about?
Let you trigger me in 2020.
I'm not triggering you.
Troll.
No, yeah.
He's trolling.
No, I found God.
I'm not trolling.
I found God.
AD.
No.
Now, you know what that video showed me? That's why you have too much money and too much time on your
yeah.
hands.
Yeah. He's,
And he kept it with his real life.
He's an idiot.
Phone conversation with his agent and all that. Fire.
Fam, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, so if he was battling Shaq, that's not a what are you doing?
You're supposed to be getting back in the league. Here you're no more white. Yo, shut up. Shut up.
well, but this is the thing, right? Let's say again that, like we were talking about, relative as far as being normal. Maybe that is his realm of normalcy,
He
right?
has
Like
CTE.
maybe that is his way of.
You're looking at a man with
I'm just trying to
CTE.
fight. I don't really
You're
have a leg
looking
to
at a
stand
man
on.
with CTE.
First off,
just saying.
very insensitive. Second
How's
off,
that very insensitive? He's a Nimrod. You blew $30 million. All you had to do was keep your mouth shut.
first off, he's a wide receiver.
Keep your mouth.
First off, he's a wide receiver. That's a part of their character.
No.
Wide receivers are that's the character.
Flamboyant,
First of all,
flashy.
That's
Listen,
the build.
listen,
You gotta be that to go out and make those catches. and
there's
all that,
only
man.
One wide
one-
receiver called their coach the C word.
A cunt.
No.
So the
I
racial,
personally don't want to say it. The racial one.
the racial
Yeah.
epithet that he used to describe his general manager.
What,
Oh, sorry,
Caucasian?
yeah, exactly.
No. Now, anyway.
Oh, what's the C word?
Oh my God.
Cheese and. There you go.
Salt and
Good.
I just don't want to personally say it, but
Yeah, I'm
cheese
not-
and there you go.
Listen, If I told you, Wylson, I'm going to give you $30 million.
Hold on, real quick. I never saw a white person get offended by the C word.
No,
not once.
It's not about.
I'm not saying it's okay to say it. But I've never seen one get up in arms over it.
Yeah, you did, because he cut him.
Where?
He cut him. He lost 30. He said, okay, goodbye.
He lost guaranteed.
You lost guaranteed money.
He should've waited till after the
he could have called him
game.
anything and he would have cut him.
No.
Well, we'll never know.
Yeah, we won't. We won't. But there's only one diva wide receiver who's actually won a ring, who's been outspoken and wore mink in the middle of Texas. Michael Irvin. That's the only one. Every other diva wide receiver, Terrell Owens doesn't have a ring.
Wait, what about
Randy Moss doesn't have a ring.
No.
Peter Warwick doesn't have a ring. Chad Ochocinco doesn't have a ring.
Well, he used to play for the Giants. What I'm talking about? Odell
Doesn't have a ring.
Odell doesn't have a ring? I'm bugging? I haven't watched football
You sure?
in years, so I
The
don't know.
last Super
Odell
Bowl,
doesn't have a ring?
I feel like Odell has a ring.
Yeah, he might not.
The last time the Giants won the Super Bowl
Hold on.
was with David Tyree catching the ball on his helmet against the
Well,
New
well,
England
technically,
Patriots.
Deion Sanders also played wide receiver.
Yeah,
He has a ring.
got him.
And I finally got him, baby.
On a technicality.
Oh.
On a technicality.
Yeah.
Hold on, does the Juice have one?
The Juice.
Juice, he wasn't a wide receiver.
He never. What was
O.J.
his
Simpson?
Running back.
Yeah.
He's a running back. One of the
I couldn't
greatest
remember.
running backs. Hey, everybody, it's O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, come on, man.
Let's
All
see.
you had to do was be quiet, bro. That's it. And now, if you're gonna go out and diversify and get into esports and music, study your craft. There's nothing wrong with taking time and let me study my craft. Let me see what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But it's too many people that's like, oh well, I'm just gonna hop into it because I got money and I can fund it.
Well, hold on. Here's where I can combat that. I am the same person that will try anything if I have the money to do it. Just because you just never know what you'll get out of the experience. So let's say I want to go venture off and go do something extra or out of my norm of what you do think is my norm.
Right.
That I could just be going to experiment.
Okay, you're going to experiment. I'm gonna try this out once or twice. You're not making a career. Saying I'm gonna make a career out of it.
But who says that that's not me trying it? I could go and say, hey, maybe I want to go start. I could not thinking about it now. This podcast, like this is something polar opposite from what I've done. I wanted to go and try this.
I can almost guarantee that you studied and looked at the numbers, and you have a partner who's very numbers oriented and detail oriented to go, okay, if we're gonna do this, let's attack this strategically. You didn't just go get a camera and get some guys that worked at a telephone company and put a camera on and say,
That's not true though. We literally walked in one day and recorded an episode in Starbucks and was like, all right, this sounds dope. Literally.
Still testing it.
That-
but it wasn't released though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just testing it.
testing it, went back, researched it, found out how we can do.
I get what you're saying.
I agree. Okay, listen, I agree and also disagree just because of how, well, at least with the podcast example, because ours was kind of like off the whim of us just doing it. We're like,
Yeah.
hey, let's just do it. But yes, there was strategy and planning behind it.
Of course.
So yes, but I also think that what a lot of people need to understand, especially for athletes, it's like if you're gonna get into something, have it be like a passion.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like when athletes like get into something because it's like $, $,
Or it's popular.
or it's popular. It's like do it because you actually are interested in it. Don't just do it for the fun of it or not take it seriously.
Yeah.
And I also think it's okay. I think it's cliche for athletes to instantly become rappers. I think it's cliche and some guys need to get their lives together when it comes to the fashion side. Like some of these NBA players, some of the fashion they're wearing, like y'all need to get it together.
Word.
Y'all looking crazy out here. Then I also think there's just certain areas of the industry that are very, I feel like a lot of pro athletes want to get into, but it's like, is that really your thing? Is that really your brand?
Yeah.
Like if it's not your brand, then don't. I think for long term brand longevity, I think like don't just jump into it. Like find a way to progressively get into it because then your fans will be used to it.
Yeah.
I think sometimes like athletes get so like focused on, okay, I need to build my brand, I gotta do this, and they just want to jump everywhere without any plan or purpose or progress. So that's where the planning has to come in. Like you can't just one day, decide like, hey, I'm just gonna be a rapper now, and it's just like, whoa,
Where'd
Yeah, it
that
doesn't
come
work
from?
like that.
where did that
Doesn't
come
work like
from?
Yeah, man.
I agree with you. Groundwork is important. I was just talking about just waking up one day and saying, "Hey, I want to go try something,"
I don't mind
I
that.
have the means to do it. If it's me, I'm going 110% in it, no matter, even if it doesn't last, right? Like if it is the moment I feel like, all right, yeah, this is the next thing for me, I'm going.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I know you, Brandon. You're gonna attack it. Like if I'm doing this, if this is where I'm going, I'm gonna assemble a crew that I can execute with.
I get what you're saying. You're talking about the planning aspect. So you're saying most people just go into it like that and just do it without having some sort of a plan doing it.
AB had nobody in his corner go, yo,
I get what
fam,
you're saying. Yeah, okay.
don't rap.
That I agree with you with. I agree with you.
Maybe you shouldn't
agree.
rap, bro.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I was
would like it.
because the camera's pointed at you. It's your spotlight.
Oh, I didn't even look at it. Oh, well, yeah, I agree with that. I'm big on not limiting yourself too. Like if it's something that you want to do and it's something that you feel, could bring you, I guess, joy or happiness, or it could just be like one of those bucket list things. There's nothing wrong with that. It's easy to just go and do it and try it. I think a lot of some of our greatest creations and creators have failed a million times over investing mad money. Think about, I thought about Sway when we were talking about clothing and all that stuff, and how he talked about how he invested so much money into clothing and wanting to have his own clothing brand and losing thousands of dollars or whatever he lost. He didn't look at that like, damn. Like he looked at like, I learned a lot about the experience. At least I have some knowledge, and if I ever want to go back into it, I can kind of navigate in that field.
Speaking of this, then I have something. Leave in the comments section. What would you like us to try? What would you like us to try for the first time? Now, obviously, don't tell us to climb Mount Everest because Black people don't like cold weather.
Word.
But
Yo.
tell us or drop in the comment section what you would like to see us try for the first time. Maybe we'll go do that.
Yo, I like you on the Sunday. You
See?
sharp. You sharp.
Sunday Erin.
Sunday Erin.
You know what I'm saying?
You sharp. You sharp. Yeah, definitely. Fans, viewership, definitely. Let us know what's something that you would like for us to try, or even you want us to share with you guys from an experience perspective. Let us know. Also, let us know about all the topics that we've covered today in the chat section below in the YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified for our latest to the greatest episodes. And as always, the newsletter. Can't stress that enough. Between everything we have going on from events, now donations, you can be a part of it. Subscribe and check us out. Brandon Killabh Hall.
Erin Ashley Simon.
We singing it now. Young Gargamel, get at me, baby.
I'm Wylson. And since we were talking about the return of the Neptunes coming, got to talk about Gwen Stefani. Because, she was going Bananas. I believe that's how banana spelled. At least I hope it is. But Gwen Stefani has won the same amount of Grammys as Nas, Drake, 50 Cent, and Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
Combined.
I'm sorry, combined?
Yeah.
None of those gentlemen have won Grammys.
That's not true.
Drake.
You think Drake hasn't won any Grammys?
Drake's won Grammys, but Busta hasn't won a Grammy.
I don't know that Busta's won a Grammy.
Nas didn't win a Grammy.
Well,
Jay-Z
if they haven't, then the number is 0. It's still the same number.
On that note, we're out.
Peace!